Difference between MLA and APA citation pages. You've been looking over the different writing styles and noticed that MLA and APA format are similar. Staring at the citation page, you really can't see a difference between the two. While MLA and APA do have a lot of similarities in the citation pages, there are a few distinct differences that you'll notice if you really look at them. If you are comparing MLA and APA citation styles, it will come to your attention that they are formatted a little differently. The differences aren't going to jump out at you and say, "Hey, look at me." While they are subtle, the differences between them come down to what they were created for. MLA, or also known as Modern Language Association, is for arts and humanities. It helps you to break down citing paintings, books, and other literature. While on the other hand, APA, American Psychological Association, is designed for technical works found in social sciences. This format makes citing journals and technical reports a breeze. While you can write a paper in either format, using the right style can make your life a whole lot easier. Therefore, it is important to break down the differences of each. First difference is what's in a title. The most obvious difference that you'll see in an MLA paper and an APA paper is the title of the citation page. Papers written in MLA format will have a works cited page. The APA citation page, on the other hand, will be labeled references. Both titles will be centered at the top of the page, and the list of references will be double-spaced. The title is an easy way to know which one you are looking at. Second is, it's all about the author. Each different style formats how they attribute the author a little differently as well. And if you get into multiple authors, this is unique too. Check out each in turn to examine the difference in making a citation. In MLA, author's name will take the format last name, first name, for example, Henry Jan. In APA format, you only write out the last name followed by the first and middle initial, for example, Henry J. The formatting of the author will vary based on how many they are. In MLA, two authors will be written out with an end separating them, just like Julius P. Paula and Neil Lerner. Notice the second name is written in the first name, last name format. When it comes to multiple authors in APA, you have three different categories. With two authors, you list both with an ampersand, separating them, just like Gillespie PH, ampersand, Lerner N. In MLA format, with three or more authors, you'll include the first author and then et al., which is Latin for and others, just like Gillespie Paula et al. In APA format, when there are less than 20 authors, you'll list all the names with commas separating them and an ampersand before the last one, just like Gillespie PH, Corn DP, San CR, Barry AB, Harlow T, ampersand, Beck J. If the source has more than 20 authors, You will list the first 19 authors separated by commas, then include an ellipsis, dot, followed by the last author. For example, Julius PPH, Corn DP, Sun CR, Barry AB, Harlow T, Beck J, Jones A, Robbins C, Jackson S, Smith J, Johnson T, Turney W, White KL, Hunter BA, Lewis H, Beck J, Winters NI, Young L, Crow J, then ellipsis, Robin H. Title capitalization. So, in title capitalization, it is important to style. MLA goes for header capitalization, where every major word in the title is capitalized, also called title case. This looks like Gleason Jeff, Chaos, A Look at the Stars, Red River 2010. On the other hand, APA takes its own road. In APA, book titles and such will only capitalize the first word. This is sometimes called sentence case. For example, Gleason J, 2010, Chaos, A Look at the Stars, Red River. Next is look at that period. The final difference that you'll notice in the basic format for each style is the period. MLA puts a period at the end of all works cited in trace. In APA style, a period is not added if the entry ends in a URL or DOI. Other subtle differences. You might notice other little differences between these two styles on the citation page, but these will vary based on what is being cited. For example, MLA typically includes the publication date at or near the end of the citation. But in APA, however, you'll see the publication date after the author's name. MLA and APA are very similar, but they have their own unique styles. They both use a reference page at the end of the work, align entries to the left, and have the title centered. But how they format their entries is distinctly their own. Follow your teacher's instructions on which style to use when writing your school paper. The best style that will suit you still depends on the preferences of the school or university you are enrolled. If you like the video and you have learned something from it, please click the subscribe, like, and share buttons. Please hit also the bell notification so that you will be updated whenever I have a brand new educational video uploaded in my channel.